Yo, what up, it's Don.
Emily here.
We are the Soul Brothers. This is a good versus video.
Yeah, same price.
Yeah.
They look pretty similar,
Yeah.
I guess. A little bit, I don't know. So 140 for the ADs, the Kobe's, and 150 for the KD11s. So if you guys want to cop either of these shoes, we'll leave a link below. But let's get started with the Tracciones. So on a clean court, they're both really good. I mean, good stopping power. Dust, I would say, is a little bit better on the KD11. The Kobe AD is pretty bad on dust. I mean, it was really bad at first, but you also need a break in the traction on the Kobe's. But I don't know, the KD11 you don't really need to. It was pretty damn nice out the box. And also it's better on dust. And durability wise, it's a lot better in the KDs.
So outdoor use, both aren't really outdoor shoes.
Nah.
But if you were going to, the KD11 probably?
Yeah, KD11 definitely, yeah.
Right.
So, KD11 for the win there. Moving on to the cushion. So the KD11, you have a React, I guess midsole, but it's hella caged with this, with the rubber.
The rubber outsole wraps around the whole shoe.
Exactly. So I mean, React is pretty much, you don't really need it, but you have a full length zoom unit right underneath your foot, and that feels super nice. I had to break it in just a little bit, a day or two, but after that, you can definitely feel the zoom unit. It feels like the 0.1. You know, very bouncy. You know, impact protection is really good and responsive. The only thing is, you feel a little high off the ground, but it's basically the same. It feels the same as the Kobe AD as far as like court feel goes. So both of the shoes, court feel is not very good. But for the Kobe AD, you have.
Yeah, you have we don't really know what, but you do have a zoom unit in the heel. That much we're pretty sure.
Very caged.
And the heel is real nice, real chunky. I'm not saying like super bulky feeling, but I'm saying squishy. You can feel a nice impact protection in the heel. The forefoot is dead.
Yeah.
How's the forefoot in the KD11?
You can feel it.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What would I pick? I would pick the KD11. I do like that full length zoom unit, but but sometimes I don't want that crazy of a bounce. I mean, it's not even that crazy in the KD11, but sometimes I don't want any bounce. If you don't want any bounce, I mean, I would say go with the Kobe AD, and I would agree with you. You know, I mean, impact production is really good in both. They're both responsive. Court feel, they're basically the same. It's just that, you know, the bounce is a little bit different in both of the shoes. So if you want bounce, go with the KDs. If you want a little bit more responsiveness, then go with the Kobe's. But the heel's still pretty damn nice in the Kobe's. So there's that. Moving on to the materials. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with the KDs. The Flyknit is super nice. You can slip it on. It's very stretchy in the tongue area. I mean, you can slip on the Kobe ADs as well.
Looks way more premium too.
It looks a lot better as well. And just the KD11 does it better. I mean, the Kobe's, it uses shit mesh in the toe. You have a composite fiber band in the forefoot. You have some really shit feeling suede, you know, for the lateral material, and you have a foam back mesh upper, which is nice. It stretches and you can slip it on and stuff, but in hand the KD11 feels a lot better. On foot also feels better, especially because I really don't like how shit mesh feels on my foot. But performance wise, I would say they're around the same.
Yeah.
I mean, they're both like pretty thin. I would say maybe the Kobe's are a little bit thinner, and also they're both pretty damn soft and pretty damn supportive. I mean, not the KD11. We'll get into support, but so there's that. I picked the KD11. All right, moving on to fit. KD11 runs long, go down half a size. Kobe also runs long. Actually, I don't know.
Yeah,
runs long.
Yeah, go down half a size.
But for me, I went true to size, and it wasn't horrible. But then I did feel a little bit of length, but width-wise, it wasn't super bad. So, but also there is a little bit of toe space, which I also don't like. The KD11 really doesn't have any of that, and the Flyknit is a little bit stretchier, so it stretches a little bit more onto your foot. The Kobe AD doesn't really do that as much, even though the foam back mesh stretches a little bit. So overall, I mean, for my foot, I would say the KD11 is a little bit better. Moving on to support and lockdown, that's where the KD11 had an issue, especially for lateral movements. So yeah, I mean, if you do a lot of lateral movements, support-wise, go with the Kobe's. But if you don't, then a KD11 is not that bad. And also, I mean, for the KD11, I didn't really have any instability issues, but the Kobe, it feels like a little rounded here in the ankle area, so it felt a little unstable laterally.
Plus, there's large sections where it's not caged.
Yes.
So that allow the cushion to, whatever cushion it is, to compress more, which can be unstable.
Yes.
As to where the KD11s are fully caged.
Yes.
It probably helps some.
Yeah, so the ankle stability is a little bit better in the KD11s, but lateral support-wise, the Kobe 80 is a lot better. And lockdown, I'll say the Kobe is a little bit better for lateral movement, but heel slippage or anything like that, I didn't really experience anything in either of the shoes, so there's that. Moving on to the weight, yeah, definitely the KD11 is gonna be heavier. 11.22 for the Kobe's, and this is like what, 12, 13? 13.47, yeah. The KD's feel super light, like just the upper, but then the midsole / outsole, it feels very chunky. You know, it feels like Converse or Vans would, you know, like the canvas material is super thin, but then you have all that rubber underneath your foot. That's what it kind of feels like. The Kobe...
Yeah, that's a lot of rubber.
Yeah, that is a lot
I mean, what's going on is this outsole, which is hard rubber, is actually wrapping around the entire midsole.
Yes.
It's a lot of rubber, you know?
And it's heavy.
And it's heavy.
You know, the Kobe AD definitely feels lighter on foot, and it doesn't feel like that. You know, even though like the midsole is pretty chunky in the heel, it doesn't feel like there's a lot of stuff underneath your foot, you know? So, yeah, Kobe AD feels lighter. What feels more responsive while playing? I would say they feel around the same, besides, I guess, the lateral containment in the KD11. Makes it feel a little bit less responsive, you know? So, there's that.
Durability?
Yeah, durability, KD11 is probably better. Yeah. Traction and materials don't seem very durable in the Kobe's. Moving on to
Ventilation?
Ventilation, I would say the Kobe AD is a little bit better. I'd say this is a little bit better. The KD11 is still not bad, but I mean, it's a full and pretty...
It's a sweater.
Yeah, it's kind of like a sweater. It's not too thick, but you know, it's a little bit thicker than the Kobe, so...
Aesthetics.
Ooh, Kobe.
Yeah, I go Kobe.
I go Kobe.
Yeah. Wrap it up. I mean, pretty close, almost dead on in price. $10 difference, right? Kobe's are $140, KD's $150. You can only choose one.
Oh man, dude. I think I would choose. Dude, that it's kind of hard because like I play on the dusty court and the Kobe AD is not too good on dusty court. I mean, it's okay, not horrible. I'm not like slipping out, but bite definitely isn't as good as the KD's. So that's a problem there. But also for me, the lateral containment was not good in the KD11. So, but the Kobe AD is good. I don't know, man. It's kind of hard for me. You know, both of the shoes have cons that I don't really like. But if I really had to choose one, I think I would go with the KD's. Yeah, I like the cushion a little bit better, traction better, and the lateral containment. I don't like that lateral containment.
Yeah.
Damn, so I don't know, man. If the lateral containment is an issue for you and you really don't want to feel any of that, go with the Kobe's. But if that's not a huge problem, I would say go with the KD's. You know, and traction isn't that important. You know, the Kobe is a good option. But if you need traction, go with the KD's. You know, so choose what you need in your game and choose what shoe you need, which best suits your game. I would say. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, that's the versus video. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Later.
Peace.